question.
I may have an answer.
I don't eat a lot in life, but can somebody please make an ice cube tray where the cubes don't fly out all over the floor?
Amen. Oh my God.
You have a limited amount of cubes. If you don't have a fridge that makes ice, you have a limited amount of cubes. I can't put floor cubes in my drink. I was making a drink this morning, and 2 of them, and I didn't use tap water to make the cube. I used the Poland Spring, so they're good ice cube.
Oh.
Like 2 of them flew all over the floor. I'm like, God damn it. It pissed me off so much. Please, is there any ice cube trays out there?
You need to get you a countertop ice cube maker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Really cool, dude. Really cool. They're
What?
like 30, 40 bucks probably. I think you can get one for.
Yeah, but you have to hook that up to the fucking water.
I think there's some that you could just pour water into it. I don't know.
All right. Well, why don't you get that for me, and I'll be a happy camper.
My sound went out. What'd you say?
Almost says what?
Oh, yeah. Why don't you get the one that's a cup? There's one that's a cup, right? It's a thing, and then you put water in it, and then you crush it, and then you shake it up, and then you have ice in the cup, and pretty cool. There's a bunch of different ice things to solve your problems. You're just using a 1990 ice tray, just like your 1990 shorts that you're wearing.
The one that you have to like twist, right?
Yeah, the ones that came with the fridge. The cheap plastic ones that crack. Yeah,
Well,
Corey's making fun of my shorts. I think everybody's seen them already. They're just, all they are is, they're 10-year-old swim trunks with like flowers on them. And Corey says they're fucking old. Whatever.
They are, but you just said they're old. They're like 10 years old.
Yeah, but the beach isn't a fashion runway. Who gives a shit?
Well, all I just did was make a comment about how old they are. And
Well, it hurt me.
That's not a me problem.
Wait, whose problem is it when someone's a dick?
Well, I wasn't being a dick. I was being observant.
Yeah.
Observant.
Who at the beach knows what year a suit came out? I mean, I judge suits at the beach, but only by by if that person should be wearing that suit, not by, oh my God, that suit is so old.
I'm telling you, when the first movie with Keanu Reeves came out, what was it called? The one where he was a surfer, Point Break.
Point Break, yeah.
That was his first movie, but
I'm talking about the first Point Break. He was in that one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They probably, those shorts came with the movie.
That's where I got these. I bought the VHS copy of the movie, and these were shrink wrapped, attached to the VHS
tape. You
tape.
had the other necklace from Free Willy that came. I don't know if you remember the VHS tape from Free Willy, but that came with a necklace.
Did it really?
Oh, you don't remember that? I wore that thing everywhere.
You know what? I would wear a puka shell necklace. I'm of that age. I'm old, and so like it wouldn't look weird on me. It just looked like, oh, that guy can't let go.
I saw a guy walking around. I don't know where it was. It was in the city yesterday, but he was dressed like you. Like he was wearing flip-flop sandals, board shorts, and a surf shirt with long hair. Older guy, pink shirt. And I was like, that's Kane.
Really?
Yeah, I was like,
this is actually a surf shirt I'm wearing right now too.
Like, we know.
Oh.
As soon as you turn around,
but he's going to the beach. I mean, I don't understand.
I'm not knocking him. No one's knocking him. All I said was some old ass shorts. I said I had those same shorts when I was 14.
That's a knock.
Which was 5 years ago.
I wish.
I know, right?
When you were fat and a lesbian, would you wear a one piece or a bikini?
I just wore the bottoms and let my titties hang out.
I remember that picture. You were wearing that gold velour,
gold lame fucking shirt.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that, Jay? You're still fatter than I was then. So shut up.
No, probably. Yeah. How much did you weigh then? How much did you weigh then?
It's funny when you gain weight, and I'm guilty of it too. You buy bigger clothes thinking you're hiding it, but all it does is make you look like you're wearing a tent. It's like you're not fooling anybody. We can still see that.
It just lays over it. Yeah, it's like
Right.
It's like putting a car cover over a car. You still could tell it's a car. You know what I mean?
Why? Yeah, but the gold lame just drew attention to it.
Yeah.
I wanted to, but I didn't see in my mirror at the house. It didn't look that bad.
Would you have a funhouse mirror?
It was the lighting on stage.
He walked through the Carnival Funhouse mirror thing, and that's how he decided he looked good.
My problem is I forgot to suck in. I also had like a really lesbian type haircut too.
Yeah.
To where like I got it cut too short.
Well, was that your fault or the barber's fault?
My fault because I told him to do it. I should have listened to him when he made a face. He's like, you You don't got the head type for that haircut.
See, now, my barber, any responsible barber, wouldn't make a face and keep cutting. He would say, "Are you sure? I'm not cutting your hair like this because you're going to regret it."
That's not his business, though. He just wanted.
No, see, I want a barber to take. I want a stylist to take control. I want them to tell me if it's going to look good or not. I ask my stylist that all the time, and I've been going to her for years.
I think it's funny that you think a barber and a stylist are the same thing.
Yeah, for real.
because she's a she, and she works in a salon, so she's not a barber. She's a stylist.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I went to a barber. One, you pay $25 for a haircut. The other one's going to be like $250.
Yeah, I guess they're just like clip, 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 get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kane, if you went to your stylist and you were like, just cut it all off, she'd be like, no, I'm not doing it.
She would lead me in the proper direction.
Would she give you like blood work done first to make sure you're not like drunk? She's
Yeah.
like, I need you to do a field sobriety test before I cut your hair.
Yeah. Wash your hands first, so when I rub my vagina up against them when you're resting them on the hand rests, I don't catch anything.
That's the best, isn't it?
Either. I don't smell anything anymore, but it was there for a while.
You got to wash your hands more, man.
I never wash my hands. Do you? Like, I mean, do you go to a restaurant? Do you get up after you order? Do you get up and make sure you wash your hands first?
I will if they have hand sanitizer in the building. I will use that though.
Okay. Yeah, but how
I just
often
feel like
do
it's
you
so
wash your hands?
taxing to wash. It's just such a pain in the ass.
It is a pain in the ass.
I don't want to be wet. You know what I mean? Then I got to try to find and the thing's never working and there's never any paper towels left and it's stuck to your hands. I don't like it.
I never use the air dryer because that moves everything everywhere.
It's loud
Right.
too.
And there's bacteria all over that shit.
Yeah, no, it's less sanitary than paper.
I think washing hands was a scheme invented by the fucking doctors to make us get more sick.
More sick? No, I mean washing hands is important.
Well, I'm talking about when you like you said, the bacteria you're touching when it comes to pushing and touching the paper towel machine
And then they have those things that now that you open it, I don't know, on the top of the door, not the handle, where you pull on that instead of the handle so you don't get bacteria. But you're pulling on that too.
They got feet ones.
Yeah, foot ones. You push it with your foot.
Do they?
I never use my hands to open the door. I kick it or I hit my butt with it.
Yeah. Well, what if it's a pull?
Right.
If it's a pool, then the fucking idiot whoever made the fucking bathroom is getting a phone call. He's getting a Yelp review.
Well, a responsible bathroom would put a garbage can right next to the door, so you can grab a piece of paper, open the door with the paper, and then throw the thing away right by the door. That's
a good
the way
idea,
it should
Kane.
work.
Yeah.
Thanks. It seemed like a good idea at the time, didn't it, Corey? Mafia, fill in the blank. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but then not so much.
Kane's talking about my bike ride to pick up my car that was towed yesterday.
And where was you were going to ride to Yonkers.
I rode as far as I could.
Yonkers.
Dude, I rode a bike. So I rode a bike 17.5 miles, I think, yesterday.
But through he called me yesterday and he's like, I forget the first thing you said, but it was something about the neighborhood. You're like, oops.
Well, I think I said is, well, I'm pretty far now.
Because yesterday we talked about you got to scope out the neighborhood you're going to jog through first. Because yesterday I was bitching about you calling me while you were jogging.
Yeah.
And so he calls me yesterday on a bike, not even one of his fancy bikes, a city bike.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those things are heavy and cumbersome.
No,
and
but I had one of the electric ones. They move pretty good. It wasn't like a taxing 17-mile ride. It wasn't like hard. I had the help of
Well, relive the moment. You were driving through what kind of neighborhood, and you were nervous?
Wasn't nervous.
You sounded nervous.
I wasn't, dude. I was completely fine. Was I only the white dude around? Yes.
If you had windows, you'd have rolled them up.
No, I would have rolled them down and started playing some of my fucking reggae music, dude. Just because I like to make people happy. But that's a true story. I would have. But no, I'm just riding through, mind my business. And I will say how cool it was. And I think I was telling you this on the phone too, and you thought I was crazy. How cool it was to see all the different neighborhoods and how they changed. And one was the Dominican area, one was the Puerto Rican area, one was all black, one was mixed, one was Muslim. It was cool to I don't know, it was cool to see it because you hear about it. I've never seen it in person, and now here I am riding through it. And Kane's like, do they even have a bike path? And I'm like, yeah, they got a bike path all the way straight through. So where I rode to was the very last city bike dock that I could find in New York City, and that was all the way up at the Botanical Gardens.
Wow. I mean, that's way
Bronx.
north of the zoo.
Oh my god.
You know, that's
yeah.
like. And
I was up past 250th.
yeah.
I
How
rode
long
my
did that
bike
take you?
from the 70s into it took me about an hour and 15 minutes.
You know what's crazy? You could have rode your bike to Rahway. Same distance.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
It
is actually, I think, a little shorter. However, there is no real safe route to
Yeah,
get
there's no
over
bike
the
path. Yeah, how am I going to do that? This was a bike
Well,
path the
does
whole
the
way.
Verrazano have a bike path? Well, no, then he'd be stuck. No, it's just not a conceivable ride. But you know what he figured out? Dude, you could ride to the Yankee games. You could ride your bike to Yankee games.
No
easily.
problem.
And you would have been there in what, a half an hour?
Yeah, and it was a nice ride too.
Yeah. The ride up there isn't bad. I mean, you might not have a bike when you come out, but I mean, the ride is there.
No,
You can
they
always
got cops all around. I'll tell you what, the police presence was popping off over there. Okay, I'll tell
makes
you.
makes the man feel good, right?
But everyone like was nice. Some lady was crossing the street, and I let her go, and she goes, "Thank you very much, sir." And I was like, "You're very welcome."
Forbidden Balls from the Mafia says, "Did you bring multiple bandanas and keep changing your flag through the
Okay,
trip?"
I will say that I did see a group wearing all blue. I didn't know if it was like a blue for like workers or like they were Crips. I didn't know. But yeah, there was a playground where they were wearing all blue. Luckily, I'm always in all black, so it don't matter. You know what I mean?
Oh, you were neutral.
Yeah.
At any point, did you feel? Well, I mean, all right, and I'm not even
I
joking
felt
around.
anxious
You felt
when
a
I got to
little nervous
140
when you called me.
When I got to 149th, and I realized I don't know where the fuck I am anymore. It was crazy. Oh, why am I hearing myself?
Yeah, that was weird.
All
I
right,
heard
I
that
don't
too.
hear. So I saw there was more people than I've ever seen in Times Square. Let me just say that it was an intersection at 3rd and like 140 something, and it was just like, you know how and you see those videos in Tokyo where everyone's crossing the street at the same time and everyone's going this way and that way.
Right.
That's what it was like, and I'm like,
Oh,
what
wow.
the fuck? I got anxious. I was like, what the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? I'm looking. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm one of the lightest people there, but that don't bother me. It was more so like I didn't know where I was, and there was a lot of people out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about color. I mean, there's plenty of dangerous neighborhoods where poor white people live. I mean,
Absolutely.
You know, that's-
dude. I've rolled my windows up going through meth-ridden places plenty of times.
Oh yeah. I roll my windows up in San Francisco.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
No, it had nothing to do. It was just the fact that it was a lot of people, and I've never been there, and it kind of caught me off guard. Like it was nobody, and then all of a sudden it was like hundreds of thousands of people. I felt like just.
Wow, Mafia. Corey got out of his little protective bubble. How about that?
It was great. I enjoyed it. Like I enjoy stuff like that, though.
Yeah, but you know what you enjoyed more? Going home to your $11,000 apartment.
Well, absolutely. I'm not gonna live in the Bronx unless I have to. You know.
Nice. It's like Texas. It's nice to see, but I wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah. Yeah, they knew. I think they knew that I was just, what's up, dude? Passing through, huh? I'm like, yeah. See ya.
So you rode as far as you could. You called an Uber, and then did you find your car eventually, or?
Yeah, I found my car. It was at the damn tow pound, and it was really easy. I just went in, showed them my key and my ID, and they gave me the car back.
How much was it to get out?
So it was $5,000, but they let me. Oh no, I told you this already, but it was a payment plan.
Yeah, because you had $5,000 in tickets. Right.
Yeah, $5,000 in tickets. That's what I owe. So they let me pay $1,000, and then I got to pay over the next 5 months.
That hurt me too, man. Because wow.
You're not. We can't hear you through your microphone for some reason. It's your computer or something.
What?
Jay. Yeah, not
Jay,
you,
it's
Corey.
your computer. Yeah.
Yeah, you sound weird.
Yeah, so it's gonna be $1,000 a month. Yeah. Well, I had a bunch of tickets and.
Why? But why would you go on a payment plan? See, there you go again, kicking the can down the road. You could have just given him $5,000 and been done with it.
I got other bills too that I'd rather give that money to the IRS because I'm paying back taxes. I would rather give the IRS the money than them, and then just pay them in increments.
You know what's going to happen now, though? You're going to miss a payment. Your car's going to get towed again, and then you're going to.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Mafia, I think he is.
No, because I got to set up automatic payments. Why would I miss a payment?
So, but overall, it seemed like a good idea to
No,
ride
it was
your
a
bike
lot
to the
further.
Alkers,
It
but
took
that
a
was-
lot. It took a lot longer than I thought to get there, and I'm paying for it today because I'm sore. My body's. I can feel it. My whole body's sore.
Why were you jogging this morning?
For fitness.
Not more than 12 hours ago, you rode a bike for 20 miles And so you felt
Just
the
because
need
you do
to
a thing
jog.
one day doesn't mean you don't have to do it the next day. I'm still.
No, I don't-
I'd go for another 20-mile bike ride today if I could.
No, I think you're wrong there. I think when you ride a bike one day for 20 miles, you're good for the week.
No.
Oh yeah, no, you're
Every
good.
day's a new reset. Every
No.
day's a new calorie burning day. Yeah.
Not in my world.
I burned 1,200 calories on a bike yesterday. That's a lot for being on a bike.
I went to the gym 3 times this week. I'm good for a couple.
No, that's not how it works.
Okay,
wake
you know
up
what?
and
That's
it's
getting
all
annoying. I know the clinking of the ice is getting annoying. I apologize for
Does
that.
this sound better, guys?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. You know what? I'm going to take a bath and pop a couple pills. That'll be relaxing.
Oh, right,
Oh,
Aaron.
jeez.
Seemed like a good idea at the time, Whitney, but yeah, not so much. Cooking bacon naked. That sounds like a good idea at the time.
Oh no, that never sounds like a good idea at the time. You're always, unless you want to get heat blisters on your wiener, dude.
Ooh, it's going to be so hot to see you cook. Like you're going to have an apron on, your ass is going to hang out, but then you take your apron off and you're going to be cooking. No, that cooking naked is never a good idea.
No.
Showering with a roommate seemed like a good idea at the time.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, you have a lot. You can't come to me with nothing.
But then you join a podcast with a couple of dudes who never let you live it down.
Yeah.
And so that's not a very good idea.
Living with your program director seems like a good idea at the time, but when he's watching you shower through his see-through shower curtain,
That wasn't my fault. I was sexually harassed.
sexually harassed. Is that his name?
Sucker. Literally. His name was Mike Kneisel. If anybody
Oh,
ever...
dude, if anyone sounds like a fucking offender, it's that guy.
Yeah. KN. Like, it wasn't Mike Kneisel. It was Mike Kneisel.
I'll grab your butt cheeks and pull out my willy and stir your asshole like a hot bowl of chili.
Yeah, isn't it fun to make fun of sexual harassment? What a tasteless
Well,
piece of shit.
You know what? We're the employees and we're the HR department, so who gives a fuck what we do on this show? And I don't think any one of us have ever sexually harassed another one of
No,
us.
I'm saying, but you got sexually harassed.
Yes, no, I did. It seems like a good idea at the time.
I mean,
to
you
steal-
didn't have to get in the fucking shower.
No, that was no. I didn't get in the shower with that guy. Remember my roommate?
I'm talking about the
That's
time you
the-
got in the shower and you got watched.
Yeah, well, no, yeah. Well, I had to shower. I was 18. I see. Even though you know it's wrong, you're scared. Like he had all the power over me. I didn't have a choice. It was weird. You can't. You do
Okay,
have a
but I
choice.
was 8. I was 19, and that guy told me to put on some underwear, and I was like, "No, dude, get the fuck out of
Well,
here."
I know we're different. I got spit on by a girl and didn't do anything. I mean, we were built differently from the get-go. It's like it was my first job ever. I've never been out of Minnesota. Here I am in the middle of fucking Texas, and he's telling me to take a shower and whatever. We got to get to work. I don't know. It's weird. The power that I felt that he had over me. That's all.
Gay Mike sure do have a way of entering your life, Kane.
Yeah,
Such
no
good
shit.
balls.
You know what else seemed like a good idea at the time? Stealing a football. But I think about that all the fucking time now, thanks to you guys.
No, yeah.
I feel guilty about it.
You should. And the Snickers that you stole 2 days later.
No, I don't feel guilty about that because that was completely accidental. That was just whoops. The football, though, I made an audible beep.
Franklin says. Franklin says explains why you were doped into getting diddled by your doctor.
No, you didn't have to dope me.
He sure did dupe you though.
No drugs exchanged hands before that. I didn't know he was going to do it until I felt the slap of the glove on his palm.
And then the slap of his hand on your ass.
Yeah, no, Bill, I'm with you there. Nah, fuck Target. They can go broke. Yeah, I know.
That was just someone in their PR team, not all of Target.
When I think, yeah, all Targets.
There's other
When I think
people.
about
There's
that.
other people that work there that have no.
I'm not talking about the
say so.
employees. I'm talking about the company.
My thing about it, I went yesterday. Speaking of Target, it's
Why
literally.
would you go after you know that
Well,
they
I had
sell
to.
fucking
I had to.
bathing suits to children?
No, I know, but I had after
You
go.
got Walmart.
Yeah, I know. This is the only one in the area. I had to go real fast, but it was. I won't go again because literally, it's right when you
Right
walk
when you
into
walk
the-
in, and they were ordered to
Right
remove
there.
those displays and put them to the back, but they haven't. We're not. It's one. If it's all for adults, that's one thing. But you're selling kids.
What does it
tucked
say?
Bathing suits.
Kids
What?
tucked.
Oh, you
bathing
don't know
suits?
about this? No,
Oh, yeah.
They're selling fucking bathing suits for kids so they can hide their penises. So boys can wear girls' one-piece bathing suits, but it's a device to snap your fucking cock in place so you don't show a bulge. It's just it's
For kids?
grooming and it's
For kids, yeah.
disgusting.
It's
for
kids.
kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the problem. Nobody cares about fucking,
I mean, fucking
rainbow
Chick-fil-A
colored
hates gay
t-shirts.
people, and I still eat Chick-fil-A.
They don't hate gay people at all. Just because they've donated to Republican causes in the past. That's just a spin the libs like to put on it. Notice how that boycott never took off.
It did. for a
Target has
while, but-
lost $14 billion since
Yeah.
this whole thing
Yeah,
happened.
but if Target had fucking Chick-fil-A sandwiches, they'd still be good. All right?
Yeah, at least invest in some sort of thing like IKEA's got, some meatballs. You know, no one's boycotting IKEA because
No
they gotta
way,
have the
dude.
meatballs.
You can't boycott someone that's still giving you fucking $1 hot dogs with Cokes, man.
Costco, they free to do whatever they want because
Yeah.
you can get a
You're
hot dog
good,
and a
dude.
soda for. And the guy that designed those items at Target is a Satanist. He's a
Yeah, I saw
satanic.
that.
He's a worship Satan, and
Yeah.
so I mean, it's just the whole thing was read into it if you want to, if you don't know. But okay, so you get to the end, and then you had to call an Uber to get you where you had to go.
Yeah, and then I got the car. Finally got the car out.
Okay,
And,
was the boot in the back of the car?
Oh shit, probably still, yeah.
So you're gonna get
Oh my
towed
God.
again, bro.
They're gonna fucking scan your plate again, and they're gonna
Tow you.
and tow you, and then there's another $5,000.
No, that's not what the $5,000 was. The $5,000 was because of the tickets I owe. I owe them. I'm still paying on it.
You said that it was probably because of the boot.
They
because-
probably found me and came to me because the boot was still in the car. That's probably the GPS, and they probably like, where the fuck's our boot? This guy fucking owes tickets. Let's tow him. He's
Jay,
got our
I don't
boot.
know about you, but you know what I would have done? As soon as I picked up my car, I'd have Googled, where can I drop off
Closed.
this fucking boot?
You know what
Closed.
I
It was
would have
closed.
done? Left
They
it
closed at
right
5:30.
there. Just fucking here. You
Yeah.
take
I should just leave it outside the car.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
like
right.
you're abandoning a baby. Just leave it out front of the
Fuck
firehouse
that.
and walk away. No questions asked.
Except the boot doesn't cry and piss and moan. And
Corey, what I'm thinking is I could just drive for you. Keep your car somewhere. I'll drive for you. You don't. It'll be cheaper
Oh, for the love of Christ.
than you fucking get.
I don't know if it will be. I
By the way-
think I'll incur more costs along the way.
You might.
Here's what you needed there. There's a new ride sharing app company that I think you could have used where you were. It's called Black Wolf. It's just like Uber, but the drivers are allowed to carry guns. The drivers carry guns. See, now, if this was available here, I don't know if it is. It might be. I haven't looked. It launched in Atlanta. It launched in Atlanta and New York. Okay, so it is available here. That's what I would use. I would 100% always use Black Wolf if I could. I want my driver to carry a gun. I would feel a lot better. Those poor drivers. I mean, you hear stories about people who get in and they're unsuspecting. They're just driving and they get blasted in the back of the head. I mean, they need to protect themselves.
Now,
I would
I've heard
feel-
stories about that happening in New Orleans. Actually, a couple times that taxi drivers were getting blasted in the head.
Yeah.
But in states where it's allowed for an open carry, I think they do that anyways.
Yeah,
That's true, but-
Kane, your cousin said Uber drivers here carry guns.
Well, Kirsten,
that's
every
what-
fucking babies carry guns
Right.
here.
To what Corey said. Yeah, but this is, especially in New York. I don't know what the laws are in Georgia, but I mean, it's a necessity, they say. What I'm creating is a necessary evil. It's a necessity, says the founder.
But how do they screen these people? Are you just sign up online?
That's so my thing. My thing
Well-
is I don't trust my Uber driver to have a gun. First
That's
of
what I
all,
mean.
a lot of times, this isn't everyone, not every gun owner, but a lot of people that have guns like to find reasons and scenarios to try to use the gun.
No, I think that's just. I think
I didn't
that's the
say- I didn't
indoctrination.
say
That's
everyone.
The liberal narrative is creeping into your head.
No,
there.
because I owned a gun and I would go through those scenarios all the time of when am I going to use it? How am I going to use it? Is someone going to set me off? I personally owned a gun and I thought about those scenarios when I carried the gun with me. Like, when am I going to have to use this? When am I going to do? It was on my mind every time that thing was strapped on me. So I know there's people that are like me that think the same way,
Well,
and I don't
you
want
need
that
to
to
be
be my
prepared.
Uber driver. But that's my thing is like, that doesn't have to.
He says
always
the
be.
drivers to answer your question, the driver who works for the company, the drivers who work for, come from military and security backgrounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, they're trained.
Yeah, because
to
those
use
guys don't go fucking bananas sometimes. I know my friend Chef Rush, his whole family was killed by a guy that was in the military. There's a lot of PTSD involved in that. Like I don't know
what? You know what the problem there is? We treat our returning veterans so poorly in this.
Yeah,
fucking
but that's
country.
what I mean, though. That's what I'm
Amen.
saying.
We ignore their mental health. I shared a video. Some guy just he bawled watching it. This veteran, and he says he's having the worst problems with the VA. They keep making him change psychiatrists and doctors to go to, and he's just like, you could tell in this video, he's crying, and he's his wit's end. He doesn't want it to end the way he thinks it's going to end if he doesn't continue to get help. And he's like, they keep changing doctors, and I keep having to retell my story over and over and over, and I keep having to go back to the beginning and dealing with the demons over and over and
that's
over.
fucking awful.
I just want some consistency. I just want them to care about me. The last guy that I had, I really liked, and all of a sudden now I'm not allowed to go to him because he doesn't take in whatever the case was. It was heartbreaking, and I hate the way that we treat illegals better than we treat the veterans. We're kicking out veterans out of these fucking hotels in New York to put fucking illegals in there. It makes me sick.
It's sad. It truly is sad. It's awful.
Black Wolf is the app, in case you.
Again, I'm just like,
No, that's fine. That's why I brought it up.
I never.
We
had
don't
no
have to
issues.
share the same opinion.
No, but even so, like I know a lot of retired cops, Kane, you do as well, that retire. They're retiring at what, 45, 50? What do they do? I mean, they just retire. They they take 25 and they're out. So now they could drive. Some go into security jobs. This would be perfect for them.
These are all the people we should hire for schools.
Right. Exactly.
Protect the schools. All these former Army veterans, things like that.
Agreed.
Brooklyn Johnny says, I'm a veteran. It's tough, Kane. They do that to me. I have to explain myself every time since 2000.
Ugh, Johnny.
It's like they purposely make it more difficult for you. I don't understand. Like,
Because
we thank you for your service, but you know what? You're on your own.
I feel like they want to keep you sick, right? They want to keep you in that state of mind. If you have to keep retelling your story, that's awful. Ugh.
They don't have enough resources. That's just all it is. They don't have enough resources to help.
Well, again, really? How many billions have we sent to Ukraine? We don't have resources. We have resources.
I mean the amount of people to. I mean the amount of people to help a mental issue like that. I guarantee there's not enough psychologists and trained people to help, and that's all I mean about that.
I get it, but then they need to invest in that infrastructure. So
understandable, but you also have to have people that are going to that profession, and maybe there's not enough people going into that profession.
I don't think they've even bothered to ask or look for people to start a branch, to start a service for veterans like that. I don't know.
I think Carvey Barbie has a point. People would actually volunteer.
You don't want you don't want volunteers to help people with mental health issues. Give them the wrong answers. You want someone that's trained. You need someone that's trained.
Not psychiatrist. I thought Jay, she was talking about like to watch over schools and whatnot.
I'm assuming. I mean, maybe. I mean, but I don't know. It's sad. It's the veterans. I feel bad for them. I do.
Think about it. There's job problems everywhere. The people don't want to work. People don't want to find jobs. People don't want to go into professions. People don't want to do these things. That's just the way it is. People don't want to work nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I think people of a certain age do.
Yes, but that's the problem. I don't know. Again, it's hard enough to find. It's hard enough for me to find a psychologist and a therapist because they're all booked. There's not enough of them. There's not a lot of them.
Do you feel lucky that you got one that you liked and trust?
But look how much she fucking costs. It's expensive.
Right, I know. Someone like her should be paid for by the government to treat our veterans.
You would think so. You would think.
You know what? I think the number's even higher now. 22 veterans a day kill themselves. I mean, and they don't care. They don't do anything about it.
And that's what Anthony FDUI says. They can make 10 times more money in a private practice than they would in a practice like that. So,
right. Well,
and not only that, they're going to have to do 2 times the amount of work, 10 times the amount of work to someone that's getting out of the war and has trauma like that. And a lot of times those people refuse. I mean, I know that I know people personally that have refused, but I'm not going to say a lot, but I know people that have refused that they have an issue, you know? It's a difficult situation. It's not easy at all.
But they wouldn't have a hard time finding people to help, though, if they paid what you make in a private practice.
Yeah, and
if they placed importance on their actual mental health, then they would pay whatever it takes to get the good people in to help the people that put their life on the line for their fucking country. To me, it's just, I don't know.
But when you're feeling a certain way, right? Sometimes you talk to your friend, like if you're feeling a certain way, but like I've talked to you, Kane, about things, and you've given me advice or whatever. I've been feeling a certain way.
The phone.
When you answer the phone. But my thing is you're not a trained professional. Sometimes maybe these vets that are going through it mentally just need to speak with somebody who's not going to judge them. Listen. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a trained professional, as Barbie was saying. Somebody could volunteer, like, let's help. They just need people to talk to, right?
But let's be honest, a lot of people that are in the military and come back, they're strong. They're like you, Kane. Kind of like tough, manly men. They don't want to. A lot of people don't want to admit that they have an issue. They feel like that's a weakness. You know what I mean? And especially if you were drilled every day, you're a man, you're tough, you're going to war, all this shit.
Agreed.
You don't come back like admitting that you've got an issue. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times that being buried down in them is what causes them to fucking kill themselves because they don't want to admit it. They rather kill themselves than admit there's an issue.
Right. 100%.
You know what? I saw
for those people, there's really not much you can do. But for those who want help, I really just, what, Jay?
There was a guy at my gym, and he was in the war. I forget which one, an older guy. But the big tires that you flip and they hit the ground.
Yeah.
Somebody had flipped it and it hit the ground, and he jumped and dove, and he had like whatever in his mind. He heard what he heard in the war. I looked at it. I started crying for this guy. Like, this is what he deals with.
Think about it. You're going out there
daily...
thinking you're gonna die every day, dude.
Oh God.
That's like riding around the city and thinking you're gonna get shot or an AC is gonna fall on you every day. So then when you finally hear an AC fall, you fucking freak out. You know.
I can't
and that's
imagine.
a big reason why I can't stand when civilians talk about having PTSD over a divorce or having some minor thing. You know, when it happens to you, it's not minor. I get that, but put it in perspective. Yeah. I have people throw PTSD. I don't want that thrown around for us. That's for them. You know, there are just certain things that, you'll never understand what it's like to hear a tire hit the ground and freak out.
Oh God. I looked at him. I
don't know. Have you ever been battered by a wife? Some men have been battered before and they hear a slap and they freak out and think their wife's there.
Yeah, Anthony FDNY says the VA just wants to hear you for 5 minutes and then hand you some drugs.
Ugh, that's awful.
Here's a prescription. Well, my old sidekick, Crazy Cabby, famously on the Howard Stern show and whatnot. Like I was up close and personal with his battles with the VA. He eventually, after like 5 fucking years, because he was in the first Desert Storm and shit and was fucked up. He eventually, now I think he still gets 100%. It's really rare to get 100% of your whatever you got coming to you from the VA, but he gets they actually give him a nice check every month, and he needs it because he's in a fucking wheelchair.
That's probably because he's got a name and they don't want to piss him off and fucking what I mean. He's got media privileges.
Well, didn't help him when he went on the air talking about not paying taxes for 10 years.
That was a little bit stupid.
I remember when he did that. I was like, you don't think the FBI guys listen to Howard?
Yeah,
Are you dumb?
That's easy money for an auditor. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
That case is sold.
Where's your proof? Plays a clip of the show.
Yeah. Not only that, we didn't have our eyes on you until you said it.
Oh, man. Hey, Mafia. We're bringing back FML. You like that? I get a lot of DMs about that. So what are your FMLs? Text me.
Remember this one?
No.
Fuck my life. Fuck my life.
That's all right. Tell us what went wrong. It's Kane and Corey's FML Moments of the Week.
Let's play a game. Who made that intro?
Oh, you know what gave it away? Jay's head bobbing. Oh, jeez.
Not only the head bobbing, it's the like arcade music.
Yeah. I was waiting. I thought at first it was something that was professionally done for us. And then I realized it was one that you had done. Because you would never have gotten that excited over something someone else had done.
Ooh, that was
all right.
good,
I'll go first. My FML of the week. I was misgendered yesterday.
Fuck my life. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more than often.
Shut the fuck up.
More often, you know what I mean?
I'm in a light, right? My top is down. Car pulls up alongside me. The windows are all down.
Titties were out.
There's a kid in the back seat, and all I hear is, "Hi, lady." And I look over, the kid's waving at me. The mom's got a smile on her face. I mean, sure. What was he, 4 years old, 5 years old? Hi, lady. Like Jerry Lewis. But
You should have been like, hey, baby, what's up? How you doing?
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker.
Fucking misgendered yesterday. That sucks.
How'd that feel, though? You had a 4-year-old just fucking tear you down, dude.
You know what? It hurt.
Did you think about that all day? Did you go home and like look at yourself in the mirror? You did. You probably went home and looked at yourself in the mirror.
No, I didn't for that long. No, but it did make me, well, maybe I should get a haircut a little bit. Nah, I'm not letting a 4-year-old control me.
I know, but I know what made it worse is this whole situation now, too, with fucking the you know what I mean?
Dylan.
Yeah, that made, that made it worse.
I got a video to show you about Dylan here in a second. Wait till you hear what he says.
Yeah.
Corey, do you have an FML?
Where did he say hi to you at? Was it the Target parking lot?
No, it was at a stoplight here in Rahway. Yeah, we were on St. George's.
All right.
Right by that $1.99 burger place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just bought a bra.
Oh yeah.
Some transitional drugs and stuff.
God, you know what? Maybe it was my fault because I flipped the visor down, was looking in the mirror, putting my lipstick on.
I can, you know what? Imagine a Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lamb. Like you're wearing a fucking. Like, I'm so pretty.
All right, so my fault. Sorry, kid.
My FML was having to fucking do a 2-hour bike ride yesterday. I don't have bike ride. Yeah.
Fuck my life.
Yeah, dude. I'm sore.
That was self-imposed.
Oh yeah. And my phone told me it was gonna take me a while, but I was like, no way. I got an electric bike. I'm riding fast. It was right. It kind of knew. Yeah, it knew.
Yeah, but as I was surprised to learn yesterday, it wasn't a real electric bike. You said you still got a pedal to make it work.
No, they're electric assisted bikes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
You pedal and they give you a boost.
Why didn't you take one of your fancy electric bikes that goes like 30 miles an hour?
Because I didn't have room to put it in the trunk. It's too big. It doesn't fit in the trunk.
Oh,
I almost thought about getting a scooter and riding a scooter there, like an electric scooter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this man has 30 expensive bicycles and he rents a city bike to go 20 miles.
Because again, it wasn't going to fit in the trunk.
I know. I get it. There's just these things I have to say out loud to make them make sense to me. Yeah. Jay?
I found out my car needs a new transmission, and I have a perfectly good car in the driveway that I can't even use.
Fuck my life.
Fuck my life.
And what car is that, Jay?
Oh, the car that Corey gave me that he can't find the fucking title.
I just gave you a car. I didn't even say it's mine. It might not even be mine.
What more does he got to do?
I just, you know what? I'm just
drive it around. What's the?
You know what? If you're gonna drive it, you're gonna drive it the way I drive it, illegally.
Wait, where's the title?
It was sent to our old. It was sent to our old address, and I think Alicia's mom was supposed to go pick it up, and I don't know if she has or she hasn't done it yet.
Has she not spoken to her mom since the end of January? I mean, I'm just wondering.
No, I couldn't tell you,
you're
man.
fucked, man. You're not gonna get that back.
I'm just gonna drop the car.
It's not my car. It's not even mine. It's not.
And Corey, first of all, it's not his. So what does he give a fuck? And he's happy it's just out of the garage, so he doesn't have to pay $600 a month.
Jay said he's getting mail from the city.
So
saying he's got
Scotch Plains, if you have an unregistered vehicle in your driveway, they send you letters, and eventually they're gonna come and take it. So they sent it to my house. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
No, it's a Louisiana title, Carrie Masterson.
Kirsten, my cousin's got one. She says the guy sitting next to FML, the guy sitting next to me at the movie theater last night was picking his nose and farting the entire movie.
Fuck my life.
Brooklyn Johnny has one. This is
what's his?
This is the way. Hold on, where did it go? Oh shoot, hold on. Where are you?
Well, while you find that, I'll read one we got from Vin. He said, I took my regular dump like clockwork, same time every day. Unfortunately, that time is midnight.
Oh no!
Fuck my life.
Sucks, dude. Can you imagine having to take? Can you imagine waking up from sleep and having to dump?
Would you bother to get up? Would you just stay up knowing you got to shit at midnight, or would you go to sleep and then get up to shit?
I'm changing my thing, dude. I'm turtle heading it until I wake up.
You're a touching.
I can hold in a poop, dude. I can hold in a poop for a good bit.
Yeah. Oh, this is a sad one, bro.
Yeah, Brooklyn Johnny's father's passed away on Tuesday. Fuck cancer. I was so sorry, man. You didn't tell us.
Fuck my life.
It's awful, man.
Sorry, dude. We all feel bad for you. Chase said, I thought I saw a woodchuck far out in my yard. I wanted to take a cool picture of it, so I crept closer and closer. I spent a half an hour sneaking up on a log.
Fuck my life.
Good thing you're not in the military.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we got 2 of them over here.
One more I got a lot I got to get to over here, but Teresa, I said, my son texted me he couldn't find his phone, so I went to help him look for it.
Fuck my life.
Your son
texted her
texted you.
That's funny. That's a funny prank. That's a funny prank.
Jiller on our Instagram. She says, my FML Ted Lasso and the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel finished their shows.
Fuck my life.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, I feel like she's been going on for like 20 years now. That show's old, huh?
Never watched an episode. Ricardo, he says, I put my shoes on top of the car to dry before going on a trip. Forgot the shoes were up there and drove away. Need new shoes.
Fuck my life.
Jesus.
Do you have any more, Corey or Jay? I feel like Jay has a laundry list.
Let's see. No.
My kid woke up with a sore throat. So, I mean, that's a...
Yeah.
Always Oh, God. That's...
I don't know. Alvarontamentins response to the question on Instagram. My neighbor's daughter wants to have an affair over the summer while she's home at college.
Fuck my life.
Why is that a...
Wait, whoa.
Why is that a fuck my
dive
life?
into this one.
Well, because he's got a wife.
My neighbor's daughter wants to have an affair while she's home from college. Yeah.
Why would you tell anybody?
Wow.
Some people got it. Some people need an outlet. Some people need to be able to talk. Maybe we're his only outlet.
Sean J4NY went to the Planet Fitness and tried the tanning booth. I got sunburned.
Fuck my life.
I'm surprised.
And the only reason why that's going to be an FML from the other guy is because he wants to do it.
Right, of course.
Yeah, what does she
And
look
that's
like? She's
and that
probably
becomes
sexy.
his wife's FML.
Yeah.
My husband wants to fuck the neighbor's daughter.
Do they live in Minnesota?
No, that would be his sister's cousin.
Kaylee _ it's a long one. I have been living in my mother-in-law's house for a year, so every day is a
Fuck my life.
Oh God, that's not my cousin. That's my sister's cousin.
Jen Crosser. I changed departments and lost my cool ass supervisor.
Fuck my life.
Sucks. Yeah, that sucks.
Tinkerbell. Turbo went in the car. AC went in the house.
Fuck my life.
On the first day, we're gonna have 90 degrees. You got no AC in the house.
The cat said her cat walked through wet paint and tracked it through the home.
Fuck my life.
That's awful.
You know
And
what?
why are you
cat,
such an animal person?
Knowing her, she's like an artsy fartsy and an animal person, so she's probably like gonna leave
Keep it. Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
this is good. This is
Yeah.
great.
It'll always remind me of that time that cat one.
Look at my cat. Her new name is Picasso.
Michelle JCO graduated with a master's and still can't get a full-time job.
Fuck my life.
Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world.
Mudrunner says Biden not dying yet.
Fuck my life.
Oh my
Dude,
God,
he
did
fell
you-
again yesterday. You
Oh
see that
my
shit?
God! Yeah, hilarious. If you haven't seen it,
And he
I got-
needed help. I felt so bad. At this point,
I
dude.
don't.
At this point, you gotta feel bad for him. No, because come on, man.
I just wish he would fall and die. But then you know what?
He is
No.
under the command of someone else.
Of course
this
he
is an
is.
old man. He's to the point now where you gotta think of him as someone's grandpa.
And you know
right?
what's even worse is if that does happen, then who's next up? Mrs. Cackle herself, Kamala Harris. Here's his spill if you haven't seen it. I'm going to add it to the thing.
Poor
here.
guy fell, dude. He needed help up.
Watch this. I know, but it's so funny. I mean, before he even falls, he's still doing. Every time he's done, he never can find his way off the stage. He's like the most lost kid ever.
I like how he points to the ground too after he falls.
Here he goes. Oh, down goes Frazier.
Why am I laughing?
Oh, he can't get up though. That's what I'm
Dude,
saying. I
it's
feel
fucking
bad for him.
funny.
It's sad. He's not strong enough to get up on his own, and he points to the ground. He's like, ah!
The leader of the free world, ladies and gentlemen.
Isn't that his wife too? Jill Biden's right there with the glasses on.
What?
Jill Biden's right. Jill, and she's like young and like spry.
Seriously.
Jill Biden.
Oh,
His
compared
wife.
to him, yeah, compared
She
to him.
can get around. She looks at it now and she's probably like, fuck me. This $200,000 a year ain't worth it.
She's like, you know what? I hate this new clone. I like the first Biden. This fucking third one sucks.
He's got bad knees.
Yeah. Fall Girl says I had to pay my $500 water bill. I mean, it's fucking water.
Fuck my life.
You know what I'm thinking about right now?
What?
Is you talking about they should pay therapists but from the government more?
Yeah.
The damn person that runs our country only gets paid like $200,000 a year.
Well, he's a public servant. They shouldn't make more than that, which is the fucking crazy thing when you think about they all leave and they're fucking millionaires.
Well, because they make money. They make money off of all the shit afterwards. The book
Not
deals.
all of them. Not all, but not
Most
the
of them do. The
lower
smart
ones.
do.
You know,
Book deals and there's a lot of things you make money off of afterwards. I mean, look at how I make money. They're more famous than I am.
Yeah. One more from Brian, Black Suit Youth. By the way, he wants us to start a new feature. Let me know if you like it. He's got a new song, and he just wants us to
Critique it.
Crank it or yank it or whatever. Like, do you want to critique a song? Have people send it because we could get away. I don't know. We call it something.
No, that's good. That's a good title. Crank it. I like that. Crank it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fine. But and we could get away with playing it. We wouldn't get yanked because he gave it to us. He's given us permission. So I don't know if you want to do that or not. I think it might be fun. He says my kid is in sleep regression. Wakes up screaming every 90 minutes at night.
Fuck my life.
Worse. Did you go through that with Lex?
Yeah.
Corey? Yeah, me too. With Giovanni. It's awful.
We just slept with him, so it was easier.
Every 90 fucking minutes?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he was every 90 minutes, but he did it multiple times throughout the night.
Wow. Thanks for the FMLs, everybody. Now, here's another one. We all got fucking duped. Well, some of us got duped and others knew what he was up to. This Dylan Mulvaney, the Bud Light dude, he'd been trying desperately to become famous. Never worked. He was even on The Price is Right, prancing around after he won.
The Price is Right?
Yeah. Jay, while I'm talking about this, Google Dylan on The Price is Right, okay? Because he was so desperate for attention, even on The Price is Right after he won. You're not going to believe that video either. But now he's got a video out saying that he likes women.
So is he lesbian?
I'll play it for you. Maybe just add it and share it. Why does it look like that? Hang on. Do a quick edit here, Jay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
There we are. And here we go. And there we go. All right. This is his latest TikTok.
So I recently told my parents.
Oh, God. His voice, I want to kill him. I can't even. It's all fake and bullshit. And okay, here we go.
So I recently told my parents that I may be a little bit romantically interested in women.
But of course you are.
And that was a big shock for them, considering the past 10 years of coming out as gay, then queer, then non-binary, then trans.
It's probably just hard for you because you're so full of shit.
And I think it was just a bit of a shock. So I tell my dad, and he goes, well, I would love to see you get a woman pregnant.
Please, don't.
And I said, oh, no. She would be getting me pregnant. And then he said, what, do you have a vagina now?
That is a very good question.
And I said, never say never.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God.
I mean, what in the fuck?
Hold on. Watch. I found the video of him.
She'd be getting me pregnant. No, she wouldn't.
No, she wouldn't. What am I hearing? I'm hearing shit, Jay.
Literally.
Jay, whatever you know what I'm hearing.
I don't hear nothing.
What are you hearing?
I don't hear nothing either.
You don't hear? Oh, okay. All right. So do a pickup after. Okay. The video just stopped. So thoughts?
Yeah. Well, literally, she can't get you pregnant because you are scientifically, you're a man.
Man. Say the word. He's a man. Well, just stay tuned because I could have a vagina. Okay. Here's the video of him on The Price is Right.
It's a 5-minute long video. I'll just play it from the beginning.
$40. Dylan. Dylan, how you doing? Right over here. Just say arm's length away from me. Yeah, good. How you doing? So I was talking to you earlier, but tell the audience what you do.
I am a yoga instructor and I do musical theater.
Well, thanks for bringing the energy, Dylan.
Thank you.
We have something pretty cool for you behind the door here. What do we got, George?
I just skipped to where he wins.
You with a whole new.
Because he already writhed on the ground once he got called up. Oh, there he is dancing around.
Who do you want to say hi to?
Big thank you to my musical tour family.
That's enough. That's
He's just
enough.
been trying to be famous for a long. He's just doing anything he
Right.
can to be in the spotlight.
So I mean, he's not even a real transgender, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm not gonna. Who knows?
He just wants a fucking attention.
But he does want attention. He's definitely using it to his advantage. 100%. 100%.
Stay tuned.
She's gonna
Stay
get
tuned for
me pregnant. No, bitch. No, the fuck she ain't.
What woman? I want to
How?
see, because I can't even get a woman. I want to see what kind of woman he thinks he can get. What woman is into that?
Oh, there's someone out there that's fucking. There's someone.
What dude is into that? I mean, it's just. I mean, fuck me.
No, I would do it. Have you been to jail? You've seen the dudes.
Yeah, them are men. Those are real men in jail. Huh? No Dylans. So
Yeah, Bill Crosser, stay at arm's length away from me, please.
Yeah, please. We have an anonymous. Am I a D-bag?
Am I a D-bag? Somebody tell me. Am I a D-bag with Kate and Corey?
I told you about this one last week, Corey. I've been on it for a while. Now you're probably just going to assume this is from Kat because it's about animals, but it's not. This person actually wanted Kat's opinion on it, so that's why I bring it up. My neighbors went on vacation, asked if I could check in on their dog and let it out. Long story short, it's a long email here, so I'll shorten this.
I remember this one.
Yeah. Bottom line is the dog's pretty old, can't control its bowels anymore, so they kept the dog to one certain portion of the house. I check on the dog on day 3. It's lying peacefully on the tile. I fill the food bowl, change the water, try to wake the dog to go to the bathroom. The dog is stiff.
The dog's dead.
The dog is dead.
They left you with a dying dog.
Damn.
I was so shocked, and without thinking, I called my neighbor to let them know.
That the dog is dead.
They started freaking out, asked me to take it to the emergency vet. Well, the dog's about 45 pounds. I'm a small female. I tell them the dog's not breathing. It's stiff. The wife starts bawling. The husband gets on the phone. He says they'll have a conversation and get back to me. But before getting off the phone, he says, so if the dog was dead, why did you even call? We're home in 3 days. You just ruined our vacation.
No, fuck you, motherfucker. This is what they did. They were running away from their problems. They know that dog was about to die.
Hell yeah.
They took a vacation and left it at home because they didn't want to be home when the dog died. This motherfucking piece of shit lets you stay there with his dying dog and you take care of it. You take care of the death. They didn't want nothing to do with it. They wanted to come home and the dog be gone so they didn't have to deal with it. That's bullshit.
This person wants to know if they're the D-bag for letting their friends know the dog died while on vacation.
You'd be a D-bag for fucking them getting home and being like, where's our dog? And it died 3 days ago. Well, why didn't you fucking tell me?
It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, right?
Fuck that. You gotta tell. My dog died when we were away. My uncle called my dad right away. If I guarantee you, if my uncle didn't tell my dad and we got home and found out our dog was dead, he'd fucking be pissed. Why didn't you tell me? Let me make a decision if I'm gonna be mad or not. First of all, why are you going out of town when your dog is about to die?
Fuck that.
You know what's gonna. They knew what was gonna happen. They were already prepared for it. This is bullshit. Fuck them. Kiss my ass. Suck a dick.
Rachel says
and I
not
don't
a
say that
D-bag.
lightly. I think that's fucked up. That they would like, why would you tell me?
Kat
You have
says,
to tell the owner.
Kat saying no. I used to have a hard time with this. The policy is you have to let the owners know immediately. This was a friend. They are definitely not a D-bag.
No, exactly. You didn't do anything wrong. You told the owner. Okay, if you would have been watching her mom, and the mom died, you're not gonna be like, I was gonna tell you, but I thought I was gonna ruin your trip. No, fucking tell me that my mom died. You fucking.
If that
dick.
happened, I just tuck her into bed and then act surprised when they came over and found her dead. Oh, I just thought you were sleeping. She looks looks so peaceful.
Don't buy a fucking dog if you're fucking gonna be afraid of it dying. It's gonna die someday.
Well,
Don't buy a fucking dog.
I don't go on extended vacations myself right now because I would feel terrible if Buddy died while I was gone. I did go to Austin, but it was for 3 days, and house guest Lisa was here watching the so at least someone
Dude,
but he
if
knew
I'm
was here.
fucking on vacation and someone that's watching Dash doesn't tell me that he died, I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, because what would you do if you got home? You'd be like, well, how many days has he been dead? Did you try to help him? Did you like?
Fucking tell? I would want to know right away. And now let me make the decision if I want to pay you extra to take care of it or if I want to fly home right away.
Fly home, right.
I have the decision. I can make that decision. I'll pay you. You're there to deal with it.
Ricardo says not a D-bag. Laura, Brooklyn, sad situation. Yeah, part of life. Elizabeth says, so who was it? I can't tell you. I don't know if this person's in the chat ever, just so you know. Let's see.
I'm mad for them. I'm pissed.
So this one's an easy one then. People in the mafia have been saying we did something similar to this. I don't know. Maybe we did. I don't remember though.
No, this is because I remember you talking to me about this, but we never did it on the air.
They make the arrangements. Exactly, Corey, says Kat. They make the arrangements with the vet to handle the problem, not the person watching the animal.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's all you gotta do. And you can go on with your vacation. Because you knew if you're first of all, you have the dog locked to a certain part of the house because it's to the point where it can't control its bowel movements.
Right.
That's the end times, dude.
The end times.
Well, what fucking spry young dog that isn't dying is shitting itself all the time? None. You know it's going to. It's about time.
Yeah, exactly. Ricardo says family's a D-bag for saying they're upset that their vacation is ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shitty. You already feel bad that the dog died under your watch.
Yeah.
You know, like me with the hamsters. I go back to school and all the teacher said was that she bitched at me. Well, what'd you do? I don't know. Nothing. They were in a hot attic, but whatever. That wasn't my fault.
Right.
Yeah, you ruined our vacation. No, your dead dog did. I didn't fucking do shit. Blame this on me.
So, Jay, what's the verdict?
Not a D-bag.
There you go. Friday. Ook time.
Kane and Corey say things that make you really question your life, your love, and even who you're sexting. They can take anything and turn it into sex. It's Kane and Corey's Out of Context.
Let me see you swallow. No. Let me see you spit.
Wait, when did we decide that this was going to be the go-to theme for Out of Context?
We said we like this one better.
We did?
You like that one better? I have the other one. You want to hear it?
I know.
What the did you just say?
Sometimes we say stuff that can mean a lot of things. Depending on how those words are used, and there's nothing you can do. It's Kane and Corey's Out of Context.
So I think the Mafia actually chose
Did they?
Jay's version.
All right. I just always like to question it because it gets under Jay's skin. It's fun for me.
No, I like that one. That one's so much better than mine. But mine was made before we had the professional one made, right?
Yeah. All right. Kind of a light week this week, but let's go for it and see what we got out of context. Number one.
We have 9 pieces. Here we go. Let's start with number 9.
They filled the borehole. I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Usually you love it. I love
China digging a big hole, and then Russia filled their borehole because they were. That was too easy. That one there.
You like to get your borehole filled?
Well, why do you think I go to the doctor? I'm never sick.
Yeah. Hey, can you try 3 fingers this time?
He's like, no. He's like, that's good. You're healthy. Good job. You're taking pills and everything looks good. And I pull my pants down and put his butt in my face. Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah. Look in my borehole.
Are you sure you don't want to have a gander? I cleaned her for you.
Look in my Illuminati eye.
What's next?
All right, here we go. Number 8.
They were touching all the bushes and shit. Yeah, it was a vagina convention, and there was a bush section.
Does anybody have a bush these days? Do you think?
I hope not. It's so dirty.
Well, Corey's raising his hand right now.
No, you have a beard, don't you?
Bush. What's the difference?
Well, you used to say you would trim on top and let the ball hair grow. So you like Abe Lincoln.
Oh yeah.
It depends on how I'm feeling that month. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't say that. I don't need my dick getting shot. You know what I mean? I can't bring my penis. I can't bring my penis to any theaters. You know.
You're going to hell.
Well, there are certain theaters you can go to. Ask Pee Wee Herman.
Oh
boy, what a dated reference that was.
I don't think anybody knows what you're talking about.
How old are we again? Oh, speaking of old, just off topic real quick. Remember that joke I made? We were talking about the villages yesterday, Corey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, is there tampon machines in there? What do they got instead? And the old people bathrooms, they must have like old people changing tables, you know, reinforced big things to come off the wall. Those exist. They have changing tables for adults.
Speaking of that, I drove by in the Bronx an adult daycare where you drop off old people for the day.
Bro, they have those all over, dude.
That makes more sense than an adult.
They're
like,
called senior centers, dude.
No, it's just for the day, though. You just drop it. No. Okay, this one literally and it had pictures of them playing cards like kids would be playing cards at daycare.
Like
it just said adult daycare.
A daycare place will have like kids playing kickball and stuff, and like drawing and coloring.
Dude.
On these walls, they got backgammon and fucking bingo and naps.
Fuck you guys! I took a picture.
Pudding. You took a picture of it. That's funny. Yeah, TLC. Oh my God, TLC is what you call a kid's place. Tender loving care, adult daycare.
Adult daycare. Yes.
Well, I'll see you at 5, Mom.
But they probably have to have those adult changing rooms for like. Remember, your brother was, mentally handicapped, so maybe there's people that need the diaper changed.
He didn't wear diapers. He wore underpants. He peed them a lot, but he wore underpants.
So maybe he should have wore Depends.
We wanted to make him feel normal. Had enough. He had to sleep on rubber sheets. You're not putting rubber panties on him. All right, what's next?
All right, here we go. Number 7.
Let's not do me.
Yeah.
I don't have enough paper.
Ew, well,
Oh, what? Like you gotta lay paper down before I get fucked?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're on your period and like you're.
Or you're gonna like shit yourself. You don't have enough toilet paper around.
Oh, I like newspaper. I was thinking you put the newspaper down. Like you gotta paint the wall with something.
That came from we were talking about the things we would change about Corey, like push his gums back, hair, and then you said we can't do me. We don't have enough paper to write it down.
Alicia said she can notice a real big difference in my teeth since I got them clean too. Like I guess my gums look like there's no plaque and stuff on them.
Oh, that's good. Good for you.
Thanks, man.
Well, you're destined to have a great weekend. Why are you smiling so much? You can't notice my teeth?
Because he's paid $2,400 for the top tooth.
That wasn't just mine. That was all of ours.
Wait, they did half your mouth. So was it top or bottom, or was it like did they
start
the middle
half,
tooth and go right or left?
It was the right side.
Oh, they went right or left?
Yeah.
So, oh my God, that's fucked up. I would think they would do top or bottom, not right or left.
What the fuck? Like, where did they start? How did they find the middle?
The middle fucking tooth. What do you mean when they start? Symmetrical.
So wait, which side of your mouth looks better?
So this one was clean more.
Wait, come closer.
She said the left side. She said the left side. No. So they clean it, the deep cleaning under the gums. You can't see that part.
Oh, God.
You can't see under the gums. But I had you get dark spots where the tartar's built up. You know, and that's all gone. There's no more dark spots.
Next.
All right, number 6.
Just take it out of my mouth.
Yeah. What?
Just take it out of my mouth.
Yeah. Must be small if you can talk with it when you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Take it out of my mouth.
I don't remember what that's from. I just had a brain fart.
That was from getting my teeth done.
The dentist, but I don't know exactly what the context. What
I told him I was getting a tooth pulled, so I just take it out of my mouth.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, next.
All right, here we go. 5.
It hurt. I got a gag
reflex.
reflex.
It hurt because you harpooned it. You got a gag reflex.
It hurt. I got a gag
reflex. It hurt because you harpooned it. You shoved it down in there real fast.
I know what that was. That was eating the fucking the kebab, and there's a skewer and harpooning my.
Yeah, you said you touched the dangler.
The dangler, yeah.
The uvula.
I didn't throw up or nothing. What's next?
Number 4.
So they give me a price when I walk in. They're like, it's gonna be $1,500. I'm like, fuck me.
Wow, $1,500 to get fucked? That's a lot of money. Yeah. You must really enjoy it.
Yeah, I do well. Yeah.
I like ass play.
Ass play is $1,500. That's obviously from your visit to the dentist.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Top 3, number 3.
I've been sober and poked my mouth and poked my throat with that. Yeah. Wow.
I don't even have to be drunk. I'll do it sober.
Yeah. That's only kind of funny because everyone knows that I usually only have sex while drunk, and then so like
Yeah,
for that to happen while I'm sober, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That was obviously from we were talking about drunk foods, and that's where the kebab came up. Right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Next, 2.
You can feel it with your teeth, and you don't want that to go away.
What's wrong with you? Yeah, you do.
No, come back.
More teeth, said no one ever.
Don't go away.
Bite harder.
That was from we were talking about dentures and how food tastes different when you have dentures.
Oh, yeah.
Because then Corey said you have nerve endings in your teeth and it makes it.
Yeah, but you could
You don't have nerve endings in your teeth.
I don't know.
Do you
However
feel-
he said it.
Wait, okay, you tell me. You take a bite of ice cream with your real teeth. You're gonna feel it.
Well,
You
that's
take a
only
bite of
if your
ice cream.
teeth are sensitive to cold. Do teeth? I can't believe I'm even Googling this. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna feel so stupid.
They do it. Your nerve. They do. Of course, they have fucking nerves. There's a fucking nerve at the end of your fucking tooth. Teeth have feelings, dude.
Well, they're located in the pulp.
Yeah.
So they're not like okay, but I was picturing the nerves like in your actual.
No, could you imagine? Oh my god, dude.
I thought the nerves were like in there because obviously you have nerves because it wouldn't hurt when you went to the dentist if you didn't have nerves.
Yeah.
But like I just thought they were in the teeth. That's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right, here we go. And the last one, number 1.
You're not supposed to be going that deep with it.
I thought I had enough room.
But I harpooned myself.
Wow. Either your butthole's really shallow or
I thought I bottomed out. I thought there was more in there.
I bottomed out. Gross. What's that I'm hitting? I'm hitting something.
That's obviously from.
That's my impacted feces.
That's canal, dude. You just got Panama Canal, man.
The sludge.
Yeah.
It was so close. You just shoved it in there more, you dick.
You bottomed out.
Wow, it's got to be number 1.
Yeah, that's it. That's for sure.
I put that number 1. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an easy winner. All right, a little bit of news, and we get the hell out of here.
And now, from a location unknown for his safety, it's Kane with the Not Quite News.
NBA Finals have started. Chipotle is giving out, well, as my friend in Minnesota says, Chipotle is giving out free burritos every time a player hits a three-pointer. That's going to be a lot.
It's gonna be like, they were probably like 15 a game, right?
Yeah, the NBA, that's all the NBA is now. That's why I hate the NBA. It's not like the Bill Laimbeer and fucking Dennis Rodman days where you just knocked fucking shit out of people. That was good. NBA was so great in the 80s and 90s. It really was.
Well, I tell you who ruined that, Tim Duncan.
It was still good when Tim was there.
Yeah, Tim was the ultimate flopper. He started flopping.
Well, that's true. That's true. I feel like it started to get shitty when LeBron came around. Coincidence?
Gotta blame somebody.
Well, if you're not afraid of AI, maybe you should be now. An AI military drone attacked its human operator because he was interfering with its mission.
Oh, fuck this.
Yep.
That's crazy.
So during a presentation, there was an AI-enabled drone.
It was a presentation?
Tasked with a mission to identify and destroy certain sites, with the final go or no-go to be given by the human. However, after it being reinforced in training that destruction of SAM, which is what they were going after, was the preferred option, the AI then decided, after getting a no-go command, that was interfering with its highest mission, killing the SAM. So it attacked the operator in the simulation and killed the operator and went after the SAM, despite the fact that the operator said no go. Yeah.
And so it begins.
Yep.
Wait, this is real life? He actually died?
No, simulation.
Simulation.
We were training it in simulation. The operator would say yes, kill that threat. The system started to realize that while they did identify the threat at times, the human operator would tell it not to kill that threat. But it got points by killing the threat. So what did it do? It killed the operator because that person
it wanted the points. You're holding me back from doing my job,
right,
and I'm going to murder you because I don't have feelings because I'm a fucking robot.
Yep.
Wow.
I don't care about your family. I'm a fucking robot, dude.
Wow.
You're nuts if you don't think that's going to... Well, it's already predictive programming. We've already seen it. They told... The CIA is involved in movie making. They've admitted it for 50 years. So, I mean, fuck. Nice thigh, Corey.
Thanks, dude.
Target, we've already talked about this. They're in a free fall. They've already lost $14 billion to their tuck-friendly swimwear and all that stuff targeted to kids. We already played the Biden fall.
You think they would they would have understood with the whole Balenciaga thing? You know what I mean? The whole turmoil Balenciaga went through.
Yeah.
They're doing it on purpose. I just read this morning. Huh?
They want to lose money?
No, it's just they're so damn hell bent on the targeting of the kids and the grooming and changing the way America thinks about things. These corporations who are run by the same fucking people. Once it filters down into, there's only a few companies that own everything, especially the media. Why would you Apple just started a bank? Why would you put all your money in an Apple bank? Would you trust it?
They do well with what they do. I mean, I don't know. They've been doing Goldman Sachs for a while with their Apple Card, so maybe they feel like they're able to move into that. Their stock's always going up.
Apple customers can't get their money. They're keeping our life savings. Yeah, the Apple says, well, it's only a few people, but there's a lot of people who can't withdraw their money right now. So be careful.
Jeez.
Yeah.
There's a nude beach.
Maybe they should just stick to tech.
Yeah, seriously.
There's a Dutch nude beach. It's like McDonald's when they tried pizza. What are you doing?
Yeah.
McPizza. A Dutch province has a nude beach, and they had to put signs up that say, no sex. Well, if you're around a bunch of nude people, isn't sex going to happen?
I mean...
Not at Sandy Hook, it won't.
Well, and most nude beaches, I would think, are gross, right?
Yeah.
At least put a towel down, put a towel over you if you're going to do something.
When you watch porn, do you ever watch public nude beach porn sex?
No, once ever.
Like amateur
No,
stuff?
it's always weird. They're always like have clothes on, and like hiking trails and shit. It's always kind of strange.
You ever seen Brazilian fart porn?
Come again?
Oh.
Sitzpinkler.
Yeah, Google it when you get done.
Why would
That's
I
a
want
thing?
to?
Brazilian fart porn?
Bro.
Yeah. Is it a thing? This guy fucked a ham before, dude. He knows about all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, that's true. And his brother's probably sending him all these links.
No, Max told me. He was like, yo, check this out. You know Max.
Max, the guy from Bang Cookies?
Yeah. He goes, yo, check this out.
Sure
He
is.
would, yeah. Max would
It's
know.
Brazilian
he would
fart
know.
Oh
porn.
my God.
Exactly.
This looks absolutely
What is it?
repulsive.
It's basically
Is it like spray farts?
It's basically a hot Brazilian chick sitting on some dude's face, farting, and he's sitting there like
these are all lesbians. There's like a lesbian where they're her nose, she's making a face. She's like this with her nose smelling this chick's fucking fart. Wow, people are weird, man.
Weird.
There's got to be a market. There's got to be a market for it.
Well, yeah, obviously it's a thing. I don't have any fetishes.
I'm pretty boring too.
Missionary fully clothed. That's me.
Jay fucks his food, so.
And I want to see my wife. Well, anyway, next.
Fans are already pissed at Josh Allen, quarterback of the Bills. He's dating Haley Steinfeld, so they're like, "Oh fuck, now we're fucked." Tony Romo,
let the man live his life.
when he was dating Jessica Simpson, he played like shit.
Well,
So the fans are like, he's too
I
focused
feel
on
like
her.
Haley
not focused
Steinfeld's
on
a step
football.
up.
Couldn't Steinfeld?
She's
From
sexy.
Jessica Simpson? Yeah. And like career-wise, mental-wise, like all of it, yeah.
I couldn't pick her out of a lineup.
That's probably, that's good. Maybe it's a good thing.
Whole thread. In this thread, I will dive into how this is problematic for the Bills' Super Bowl aspirations and whether we should be worried about the new woke Josh.
Oh, jeez.
I'm really concerned. Well, they don't have anything else in Buffalo, right? Al Pacino, 83 years old. He demanded a DNA test after he got his 29-year-old girlfriend pregnant. Smart. He is the father.
Also, I'd feel a little bit fucked up if I was her.
Why?
Because I'd be like, would you try and say that I'm going around fucking other people? Like, that's fucked.
She's 29. He's 83. I hope she's going around fucking other people.
But then that's not your girlfriend. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
She's totally using the guy. Now she got his seed, and now she's going to get more of his money.
Well, I guess he should have watched where he fucking relieved himself.
Well, that's true.
He probably couldn't get out quick enough. He's probably like, get off me, get off me. She's like, no.
Yeah. Taylor Swift fans wearing adult diapers to concerts so they don't miss anything.
Aaron Rodgers.
Bam Margera threatens to smoke crack until he's dead unless he can see his son Phoenix in a video rant.
Do it.
Andy Dick told him that could take a while.
Yeah. Has Andy Dick smoked a lot of crack?
Yeah, well, he has. That's one fucked up human. Forbes' list of America's richest self-made women includes Taylor Swift, Rihanna, and Kylie Jenner. Oprah's at 13, Rihanna 20. Kim Kardashian's at 21, seven spots below her vagina, which placed 14th. That's why she's self-made. She didn't do shit. She has her vag to thank, right?
Ray J, to be honest.
Do you have a big one?
Oh, yeah.
I never watched the video.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jay, you're, yeah.
Yeah, Jay, that was a little bit. I was just like, oh, yeah, he does. And you come in like, yeah.
No, I did not. I was just like, yeah.
That's what it's. I've
seen the video.
Hobbs is coming back in the new Fast and Furious movie, Fast and Part 2. Even after the fighting with Vin Diesel, he'll be back. New music out today. Foo Fighters album, Avenged Sevenfold's album, Ben Folds. Do you like any of these people? Corey, tell me. Foo Fighters, Avenged Sevenfold. You don't like Foos?
I'm okay with them. I'm not going out of my way to listen to them.
Their new songs are really good so far. Avenged Sevenfold, Bob Dylan, Ben Folds, Big Time Rush. You like them?
Big Time Rush!
I knew it. I knew it.
They're in New York. They just performed at. We just lost your sound, Corey.
Because he screamed. He was so fucking. Ah! Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, Rancid, Lovely the Band.
I'm on my way to FYE right now, dude. Big Time Rush.
Big Time Rush, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, Rancid, Lovely the Band. I don't need to hear that fucking broken song ever again.
Yeah.
No, I know. Seriously.
And Buck Cherry's new album.
Boo, Buck Cherry.
And finally, Megan Thee Stallion announced a break from music.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
To focus on her spelling. No, she has to focus on her mental health, she said.
Well, good for her.
That's so stupid.
No, it's not.
I got it. Well, what's
at least she's being honest and not let people control her and push her through the fucking point where she's gonna go nuts.
Just say she's not going nuts. Just say you don't want to do anything for a while. You want to sit around and watch TV and fucking drink. She was
kind of thrown into it though, dude. She got famous fast.
Curvy Barbie says, "Take a break." Isn't she new? She's like,
but that's what I mean is she was like, there was a lot asked from her. She was all over the place. We talked about her on the radio on an alternative station.
Yeah, but
there are real mental health issues, and then there are the people like the celebrities who just use it.
No, I
feel sorry for me. I need a mental health break.
You know how the record companies and all those management companies go. They fucking demand, and they don't fucking give you half of what you deserve.
Fuck her and her mental health break.
Oh, no. I don't agree. Let the record show that I don't agree.
Let's get the hell out of here. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend.
Hope an AI drone strikes your house.
What?
Nothing.
What'd you say? I hope
an AI drone strikes your house.
I'm not the only one who lives here, you know. You're hurting other people when you wish that.
The cat?
No, my neighbors.
Yeah.
All right. I don't hope anything hits your house. I hope you are happy this weekend, Corey. See who the better person is?
Goodbye, everybody.
I need a drink.
Later.